We are the US Embassy 2-day seminar on ICT use and journalism. We're going to meet journalists of the whole to tell us what they will be learning and how they will make use of those skills on online publishing.
And just great point. And as you're thinking about how...
We're right here in the hall. You can see in the background tens of journalists and techniques taking knowledge on how to make use of ICTs in online publishing. So far, I've learned the importance of tagging and time shifting when you are an online publisher, because it's very easy for the viewer anywhere in the globe to trace the document or trace the report via the tagging. And for time shifting, if I were doing the show at 3 p.m. and you missed it, at least you can go online and watch at 5 p.m. You can watch at 6 p.m. or any time of the day. Now let's go and find out from the participants what they have learned so far and how they will make use of this knowledge on online publishing. We'll be right back.
You're thinking about how...
This seminar organized by the US Embassy is quite interesting. I learned quite a lot, even though I had some basics, because when I was coming here, I always imagined that SoundCloud was something you created. I couldn't even imagine how it was done. But I had to learn that you have to create a SoundCloud account and all that kind of stuff, superimposing 3 layers of sounds.
Make it look like a cake.
Making it look like a cake, and that's what is interesting about it. You always learn from a seminar.
Empowered, that I got the power of publication. This is something new to me. I didn't know when I publish online I have that power, So during this 2-day seminar I have learned a lot of things. Though I had that basic understanding of how to use text, video and audio storytelling to create the impact online, I've also learned how to geotag my publications, how to move beyond time shifting and the classical way of doing things and keep the audience online. So I strongly encourage those who are in these seminars to take it very serious and to put into practice, because technology is not just technology on its own, but it is what you get out of it. So Takahashi, the speaker for this seminar, I give him a pass back, because as an ICT expert, I have learned a lot, and I'm going to share this, what I've learned in this seminar, to my peers.
It's a very great opportunity for Cameroonians when we find initiatives like this coming up. They are very laudable, because those are indicators that things are changing in the Cameroonian landscape. Because from our survey, there's very little digital information about Cameroon online. And a lot of people, a lot of investors, there are people who are interested about Cameroon, even news and activity. Those kind of things can only be viewed. It's easy now. The most platform is to go to the internet, verify country profile, find businesses, find their performances, and it's only in platforms like this. So it's a laudable initiative that I'm very much impressed about.
What I learned is the number of tools a journalist can use while doing his job. Some tools were not, I didn't know how much for some tools, and here I learned about them, and even though I cannot use them because I'm no longer in audiovisual sector, I think they will help me to do better my job in the future.
Are interested, they can subscribe to have all the content.
Well, during this 2-day workshop so far, what we have observed is that there are journalists at many different levels in Cameroon. You have some who are very advanced, who already share multimedia stories with foreign press agencies, and you have others who are just discovering ICT tools for the first time. We're hoping that as Cameroonians look to expand their media reach to the Cameroonian diaspora, and also as the internet grows in Cameroon, that they'll be able to reach the readers, the listeners online as well, and make sure that their stories are available for everyone.
Audio, print, and even visual uploading of the website. At least I think that I'm going back home quite loaded with a lot for the site.
They just still read it in this form. The new growth.
I was invited, and Cameroon's a fun place. I've been enjoying it so far, and I think there's a different set of issues in this country than I've been faced with in the US, so it's very interesting to talk about digital media and ICT tools in this context. Teenagers are consuming almost all their media via smartphones. I don't know if that's necessarily the case here yet, but I think it could be in the future, and I think we're talking about leaps maybe a few years out.
And that's it. It was quite a very interesting, enriching, and wonderful experience during 2 days with Corey TAKAHASHI joining us all the way from the United States of America to upgrade our knowledge on ICTs and see how we can improve on our skills while doing online publishing. Those of us who have blogs will know how to record our sounds and ensure that the sounds have quality content. We know how to shoot our videos, and we know how to upload those videos timely enough so that the viewers and the readers worldwide can grab them timely enough to get breaking news from Cameroon. I am Amy Banda, and Theodon Toys behind the camera. We hope to be with you again for another edition of Voice of the Voiceless. Until then, remember, fear has a job of keeping your talk small and the same. You have to break fear and make fear tremble with your ambitions, your visions, and your achievements. On the VOV show, your voice counts.